So it looks like the folks over at Church's Texas Chicken are debuting a brand new hot sauce just as things are heating up for springtime. And guys, they're also debuting it alongside their also new Cheddar Pino biscuits, so you know I'm definitely here for both of those. That's right, everyone, so sit tight because up next I've got what they're calling their signature hot sauce along with those Cheddar Pino biscuits. As always, I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Yes, sir. I gotta say, with the prices of fast food these days, especially here in Southern California, it's nice to see $3.99 going a little far over here at Church's, guys. This actually looks really nice for what you get. Feast your eyes on like crispy goodness on the inside here. Let me break this on down for you fully before we get right into it. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad for $4, guys. What you're looking at is their chicken tender strip meal. And I gotta say, guys, again, presentation-wise, lots of crispy goodness here. What this consists of is about 2 or 3 of their chicken tender strips fried up to a crispy golden brown, as you can see right there. And one of the main stars of the show is coming along with it, guys. Their Cheddar Pino biscuit. Basically, it's a jalapeno cheddar biscuit. What they're doing here is they're adding diced jalapenos and some cheddar cheese to their honey butter biscuits in general, and that's a lovely situation already, guys. But the main draw with this one is this brand new hot sauce. What you're seeing here is their signature hot sauce. It's a combination of heat and sweetness with notes of habanero peppers, red chilies, roasted garlic, and flavorful spices. And apparently it's developed in collaboration with Bobby McFadden and Aria de Guzman, basically 2 hot sauce aficionados who grow their own peppers as well. They were also featured on a Hulu series called Super Hot, The Spicy World of Pepper People. So a very cool collaboration. This is made specifically for Church's, and I can't wait to get into it. So let's do just that. Guys, this is the all-new signature hot sauce as part of the chicken tender strip meal here at Church's Chicken, along with those Cheddar Pino biscuits. Let's peep out this flavor. Oh, and just in case I didn't mention it earlier, guys, these are the spicy version of those chicken tenders. So we've got a little extra heat going with this one. And again, like I said, for $4, I am not going to hate on it. Church's is always about that value, and I got to say, a very lovely thing indeed. So let me just start off with a bite of one of these, because it's been a minute since I've done a combo meal over here at Church's. This is looking really, really tasty. Let's give this a shot real quick solo dolo, and then we'll get into some hot sauce. Hang on. Solid block of white meat, the saltiness, a little bit of heat, the sizzle's nice, almost like a flash fry with this coating. Wow, that spicy action's beginning to pick up just a bit. Crispy, golden, decent amount of meat in the middle right over there. Wow, hang on one second. Oh. And that's without the hot sauce. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling that Texas kick in the very back of my throat. A very, very lovely thing indeed there. So let's do another little bite on this. Have a little fun with this one. Wow, it's almost like a peppery type of situation, but it is definitely hanging out and laying back in the cut right now. Let's keep going in. Crunchy, crispy. That's not bad. Very tasty on this. You know what, let me see if I can get a little sweetness going with this before we jump into that sauce and check out that Cheddar Pino situation. The Cheddar Pino biscuit, I'm not really seeing too much cheese in this, but you can absolutely see the diced jalapenos here. The honey butter biscuits, a banging situation. One of the mainstays over here at Church's, looking pretty nice. Let's give this a shot. Warm. The honey's nice, but guys, I'm not seeing any cheese in this. I think this might be a little bit of a fail, but the jalapeno flavor is nice. That's actually really, really tasty. I'm expecting a little bit of cheddar here, but I am not really seeing anything on the inside. Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, it's honey butter goodness. It's dense, it's airy at the same time. Like I've always said about these biscuits, they're really nice, but I'm not getting any cheese at all. I think this one was made without, guys, but it does have the diced jalapenos. It is what it is. I mean, I like it, it's tasty. The honey butter's nice. A little bit of light heat that I'm getting from the jalapenos, the diced action, but it's some of the residual heat that I'm getting from that chicken strip too. Let me go for one more bite with this one. I'm hoping for a little speck of orange or something in this, but let's just keep going. Yeah. No cheddar today, Church's, no cheddar. And like they say, it's always better with cheddar, right? Well, still a very tasty biscuit, but the jalapeno is nice on this. So it is what it is. What are you gonna do? What I'm gonna do, is give this a shot. So here we go, guys. The signature hot sauce situation over here. Can't wait to give this a go. And you know what? It's kind of crazy because this is the same exact play on words that I'm seeing from that test market item from Popeyes actually that came out in one select area across the country, which, as you're probably noticing up on the screen here right now, is my buddy The Endorsement. He made the pilgrimage out to a Popeyes to check out their signature hot sauce chicken sandwich. So take a look at that video at the link that's jumping up on your screen here right now, and you'll find all the details about how that went for him. And of course, when you get on over there, tell him Ian K sent you, of course. But guys, let's give this a shot. And if I can just open up this little container, because wow, this is tight. This is super tight. I wonder if because it's ultra fresh and they really want to keep everything in here, but as you can see, looking like a ranchy situation, Thousand Island I should say actually because of the color. Ooh, you can definitely smell the peppery goodness. Yeah, that's actually a nice blend of action on the inside of this, guys. Feast your eyes. Supposed to have little notes of habanero peppers, red chilies, roasted garlic, and of course some spices to go with. But guys, a lovely situation with this already. Just in the thickness department, let's give this a go. Very thick. As I'm pushing into this here, let's light this one up here. Just we'll get a lot of it, but very, very nice. I love the consistency of it there. It definitely hugs the nooks and crannies of the coating on the outside. Let's peep this out, guys. The signature hot sauce made specifically for Church's Chicken. Let's peep this out. It almost feels like a thick teriyaki, believe it or not. I'm getting the sweetness there, but that's a crazy, crazy situation that's going on in my head right now. Wow. I don't know why I'm getting teriyaki with this, but the heat is actually not bad. Pairing it up with the spicy strips themselves, pretty nice. That is creamy, it's rich. Wow. But if you were to blindfold me and have me taste this, I would think it's almost like a teriyaki type of vibe. I don't know why, but I'm liking that because it's a little bit of kicked up teriyaki. Man, let's keep going here. We'll do one more. That is pretty nice, guys. Feast your eyes on these strips here. I really like how they're just like, they're ripped off the chicken. You can see no two are the same, which is nice, but man, that is pretty tasty. Let's go for a few more on this. This is a nice combination. I like this a lot. I want to try this with sushi, believe it or not. That'd be pretty good. Well, I'm absolutely getting some flavorful spices on this one, guys. And I have to say, a little bit of the heat coming from the habanero goodness, the roasted garlic lightly. But again, very thick in the appearance and very, very awesome in terms of the flavor with this. So let's go for a couple more because this is actually done very nicely. I see why they're hyping this up over there. It works very nicely with their chicken. Made specifically for it. You'd expect that, right? Let's keep going in. Wow. I'm digging this a lot. Very tasty. So yeah, what the cheddar biscuit was lacking in terms of cheese, this sauce is making this experience a lovely thing right now, guys. Very, very nice indeed. I'm digging this a lot. And it's super fun having fried chicken anyway, but this sauce is pretty nice. I hope this sticks around a bit. It's pretty good. All right, so let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap this review with the rating coming up next. But guys, a lovely situation over here at Church's. If you've got them in the area, I would recommend giving this a shot. Even on their chicken sandwich, I think this would be pretty banging as well. I almost thought about doing that, but I've done so many chicken sandwiches lately. I wanted to kind of go on to the tenders because it's been a minute since I've done that. So let's go for this last bite and we'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next. Hang on. I'm glad I checked this out today. It's tasty. Well, no cheddar on this one today, but a very decent amount of that diced jalapeno action. So I'm definitely digging the honey butter biscuits in general, and it's nice to have a little bit of heat added extra on the flavor of the jalapeno. It would have been nice to have the cheese though, but that's actually where this comes in, guys, because the flavor is definitely up there. This is pretty nice for their chicken by far, and it goes beautifully across the menu. No matter what version of the chicken you get, whether it's bone-in, boneless, strips, whatever it is, this is a pretty lovely situation. I would recommend it for sure to give this one a go. Okay, so as for the overall rating, I think I'm going to focus primarily on that signature hot sauce. And based upon my experience with this one today, I think an 8 out of 10 is more than sufficient for this one. It's a very tasty sauce, guys, and the heat is definitely up there. Pairing it up with the spicy chicken is a beautiful situation in general. But I have to say again, with the flavor, something for some reason was telling me it was like teriyaki, but I love the thickness of it. It is definitely a little bit of sweetness there. The spices are tasty, and overall, it's a hearty sauce. The thick and hearty sauce that hugs the nooks and crannies of the chicken is always a banging situation. So definitely worth checking out, absolutely. But in terms of the overall experience, I wish I had a little bit of cheddar cheese in those cheddar pino biscuits as they were supposed to have. But guys, it's still a very tasty biscuit nonetheless, nice and warm, a little thick and dense on the outside, light and fluffy on the inside. And the quality, I gotta say, is pretty tasty when it comes to the actual jalapeno flavor and the honey butter. So a lovely situation, guys. Definitely a tasty situation there as well. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. What did you guys think of the signature hot sauce over here at Church's Chicken? If you've got them in the area and you've given this a shot, did you really dig it? I mean, is it one of your favorite sauces out of all the other sauces they have? And do you wish that it sticks around just a little bit longer than maybe a month or so? I'm hoping that it does. But drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey guys, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all of our YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters. Guys, thank you so very much for your monthly contribution to the channel. It's because of your direct support that the channel continues to grow, and you really do help me to keep delivering the content that you want to see. I couldn't do it without you, and I seriously appreciate the love and support. Thanks again for all you do and for being such a big part of our positive community here on the platform.
Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.